Welcome back to my channel. This is What's Cooking at Gloria's Kitchen. For today's recipe, we are going to learn how to make yummy chocolate and sugar glaze for coating donuts. Stay tuned. For our ingredients, we need 1 cup of milk, 1 cup of icing sugar, 1 cup of cocoa powder, cardamom seeds or powder, vanilla essence, which is optional. We also need a bowl, a spoon, and a sieve. Into our sieve, we'd like to add in 2 tablespoons of icing sugar and a 1.5 tablespoon of cocoa powder, and sieve this together. Just sieve them together, and our final product is finer particles of icing sugar and finer particles of cocoa powder. And we are through. Next, I'd like to add into my bowl, I like to add in my cardamom seeds. If you have the cardamom powder, it's also fine, but I have used the cardamom seeds. Next, I'm going to add in a few drops of the vanilla essence. This is optional. If you do not like vanilla, then you don't have to add it. Next, I'm going to add in 2 tablespoons of milk and stir well. We'd like to stir this until we get a smooth consistency that is not so thick and not so light. So continue stirring the mixture until you get a chocolate brown color. If you have a whisk, you can also use a whisk and whisk them together, or else you can just use a spoon just like me, and just make sure that all the cocoa powder and the icing sugar is mixed up with the milk and you get a dropping consistency. This recipe is so nice, and it actually adds flavor to your donuts. So I can see that my consistency is good enough. It's not too thick and not too light, and this is ready. And there we get our delicious chocolate glaze for donuts. Now we'd like to prepare our sugar glaze. We need milk, 1 cup of icing sugar, cardamom seeds or cardamom powder, and vanilla essence, which I said it's optional. So we also need our bowl, a spoon, and also a sieve. So we'd like to take in our icing sugar and put the whole cup in. If you'd like to sieve, you can sieve, but at this point I did not sieve. Add in our vanilla essence, few drops. Add in our cardamom seeds or cardamom powder. Then we are going to add in our 2 tablespoons of milk. Next, we'd like to stir all our ingredients together and bring it or make it into a paste. And our paste, we'd like our consistency not to be so thick and not so thick, just medium consistency, but dropping, like in a dropping form. So we are stirring our icing sugar and our flavors together with the milk. I feel that this consistency is too light for me, so I'm going to add in just a small tablespoon of icing sugar into my mixture. See, the consistency is a bit light, it's watery, and actually I don't want that. So I'm adding a few more, like just about a tablespoon of the icing sugar, and I continue with the same method of mixing. The icing sugar mixing is way easier than the cocoa powder, which actually gets powdered on the sides of the bowl, but the icing sugar doesn't. And it's really fast and quite easy in mixing. And now I have my consistency. I love this consistency. It's not so light, it's not watery, and it's not that thick. And my sugar glaze is ready. This is my sugar glaze. This is my chocolate and sugar glaze. So you can use this to coat your donuts or mandazis, or even cake if you like. So those are my donuts, and now I'm glazing my donuts with the chocolate glaze. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, like and share for more videos. Please don't forget also to comment below. Thank you. Bye.